man is back.
Oh, again, boys. Oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard.
This is your boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash, the True Inferno. Back at it with another Pokemon Unite commentary video gameplay for you guys, and the NBA regular season is over. We are now going to the postseason, but not the playoff, not yet. Here's the deal, folks. We got the play-in tournament to deal with, and this is going to be extremely interesting regarding this play-in, because we could find ourselves a scenario where LeBron James, Steph Curry, or both of them could be eliminated from the playoffs without even playing a playoff game, because both of them are in the play-in. So let's go over real quick. Let's start off with the play-in scenario. So check this out. We got in the East the 7-8 matchup where the Philadelphia 76ers, with Joel Embiid back, yes, they dropped all the way to the 7th seed. I was kind of shocked to see this. So they will host the 8th seed Miami Heat squad. Now, here's the deal with the brackets, and it's going to be the same in the rest as well. Whoever wins this 7-8 matchup will enter the playoffs as the 7th seed and will take on the New York Knicks, who is the 2nd seed, by the way. So the 2-7 matchup will happen here. So whoever wins this 76 Miami Heat squad will move on to the first round of playoffs to take on the New York Knicks. The loser of that game will have another shot at entering the playoffs, because the loser of that game will then have to watch the next play-in game that will take place. The 9-10 matchup where the Chicago Bulls will host the Atlanta Hawks. The winner of that game will take on the loser of the 76 Miami Heat game. And the loser of the 9-10 matchup between the Bulls and the Hawks, they're out. It's over. And the Bulls are hosting. And I was hoping that the Hawks will host, but the Bulls are hosting. So let me start with my picks right here. I want the Heat to win. This is tough because of the seedings and stuff like that. I think the 76ers will win against the Heat because they got home field. Embiid is back, and they're going to get that number 7 seed, and they're going to be in a battle with the New York Knicks. Meaning the Miami Heat will take on... this is another tough one. If the Hawks were hosting, this would be a much easier team or much easier prediction to make. However, because the Bulls are hosting this one, this could go either way. So if I had to pick, I'm going to actually go with the upset here. I think the Hawks will win this one. So now what we're going to happen is this. The Miami Heat will host the Atlanta Hawks for the 8th seed, and I think Miami will win that one. So Miami would get in as the number 8 seed, and they would take on the Boston Celtics, which would be, if you remember says it correctly, an Eastern Conference Finals rematch from last year. Now let's move on to the rest, where things going to be interesting. The number 7 seed New Orleans Pelicans will once again play the number 8 seed Los Angeles Lakers. Why I say that? Because the last game of the regular season for these two teams rather, were against each other, and it just happened to happen in New Orleans, where the Lakers blew out the Pelicans. So we got the rematch in the same location. But this time the winner would get the number 7 seed and would, oh my gosh, and would take on the number 2 seed Denver Nuggets, defending champions. So here's the thing. I actually believe we may have a scenario. This is going to be a tough one. This is actually going to be a tough one. But I think it's going to be a closer game. But I think the Lakers will win this one and will get the number 7 seed. Meaning the Pelicans will have to wait for the 9-10 matchup, which would be the Sacramento Kings hosting the Golden State Warriors, even though they both had the exact same records, but then tiebreaker laws come to play. And I think the Warriors are winning that matchup, setting up a Pelicans-Warriors matchup. And, you know what? I think the Pelicans going to beat the Warriors. I think the Pelicans going to beat the Warriors, because obviously they're going to be hosting. I think the Pelicans going to beat the Warriors because you're asking the Warriors to win 2 straight home road games. I don't think they're going to do that. So yeah, they're going to move on and take on the number 1 seed, Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, so let's go on to the actual playoffs. Boston is against Miami. This is going 7 games because of their history, because of the Heat and how they are in the playoffs. but I think Boston is more geared up and ready for him this time. And even though I don't want this to happen, but I think that Boston will beat Miami in 7 games. Moving on to the 4-5 matchup, where it's going to be Cleveland against Orlando, which is shocking that Orlando not only made the playoffs, but at this high of a seed. So, they in the right direction. They got a winning record. But Cleveland with home field, I got to go with Cleveland, unfortunately. I think Cleveland winning this one in 7 games. That's right. That one's going 7 games. The 3-6 matchup is interesting because Giannis is going to be missed. He's going to miss some time here against the Pacers. And without Giannis playing this entire first round, like he obviously going to play, but they're going to need him against the Pacers, even though they got Dame. But I think this one going 6 games, and I think the Pacers are winning. Without Giannis throughout the entire thing, I got the Pacers winning a road game. Maybe game 1, possibly game 2, but assuming Giannis don't play in game 2. But I got the Pacers winning in 6. Moving on to take on the 2-7 matchup winner, New York and 76ers, which is going 7 games. But New York, I got them winning that one. So there you go with that. Now let's move on to the 2-6 matchup, the Knicks and the Pacers. Oh, wow, that's a franchise rivalry based on history, that is. But I got the Knicks winning this one in, let's say, 6 games. Yeah, we're going to give this one 6 games. The Knicks winning this one in 6 games. And then we got Cleveland against the Celtics. And I see that one going 6 games as well. Boston winning that one. Setting up the Knicks against the Celtics. And I'm going to be hopeful here. And say in 6 games, the New York Knicks will go to the NBA Finals. I'm going with that. The New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals, defeating the Celtics in 6 games. Now, let's move on to the rest. We got the Pelicans against the Thunder. That is going 7. But I think the Thunder wins that one. And then the 4-5 matchup, Clippers against the Mavs. This one actually a tough one. I don't even know who's all healthy with the Clippers. Who is all healthy with the Clippers? If everybody's healthy for the Clippers, obviously this will go in 6 or 7 games. But the problem is you never know with Kawhi, with Paul George, with James Harden, with Westbrook. Any one of these guys can get injured at any given moment, assuming that they're all healthy to begin with. I have to say that if I'm going to play it safe and say this will go 7 games and that the Clippers will win that one. Now, the 3-6 matchup, the Timberwolves against the Suns. I actually go to see another upset here. I got the Suns winning that one in 6. I think the combination of KD and Booker would be too much for the Suns, if you can believe that or not. I think, yeah. So this is going to be a close one, all for out. But I think the Suns winning in 6. And then the 2-7 matchup would be the Nuggets and the Lakers. Another Western Conference Final rematch. That happened last year. Or another conference final rematch, rather, in this case. But I see Denver winning this one in 6 games. I see Denver winning that in 6 games. All right, the 2-6 matchup. Denver winning that one in 6 games as well. The Suns have no answers for the Nuggets. And then the 4-1 matchup, the Clippers and the Thunder. I think the Clippers win that one. I think the Clippers win that one to go to the Western Conference Finals to take on the Denver Nuggets. And I see the Denver Nuggets winning that one in 6 games. Because I think somebody go get injured on the Clippers side. Somebody go get injured on the Clippers side. Denver winning that one to go back to the NBA Finals, where they're going to take on the New York Knicks. That one's going to go 6 games. I see the Denver Nuggets winning it again in 6 games. So the Denver Nuggets are my pick to be back-to-back NBA champion. So there you go with that. I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.